So we're going to take a look at now what happens when we don't have just positives in there, and so when we have to use negatives for that as well. And so we're going to do the same process, but now we're going to deal with some negatives in there. So we have something like x squared plus 2x minus 8. Now we want to take a look at what two values again multiply together to get this trinomial. And so we take the a and the c value, and so this is 1 times negative 8. I'm going to put into brackets, and this gives us an answer of negative 8. So this is different than what we did in the past. We just had positives. Now we have a negative. So we're looking for values that multiply together to get negative 8. Remember that when a positive and a negative multiply together, we get a negative. Two positives give a positive, two negatives give us a negative. So now what we need to do is we need to take a negative times a positive, and a negative times a positive, a negative times a positive, and a negative times a positive. So we have to take a look at all those options there, and when we have a negative value here, so when these two multiply together to give us a negative, we're going to have one positive and one negative. Now order doesn't matter, you can use either or. So we have to again now find the pair which adds up to our middle value, and that is a positive 2. So if we do negative 1 plus 8, we're going to get a positive 7. So this is when we add it together. This is a positive 2, negative 2, and negative 7. Okay, you're often going to get a couple negatives and a couple positives depending on what we have, and we need the one that's going to add up to a positive 2. Now again, remember that order doesn't matter when we decompose our trinomial. So when we take x squared minus 2x plus 4x, right? Negative 2, positive 4, that's what we have right there. And then we subtract 8. Order doesn't matter, and we'll go through kind of what we can do as well in different ways. But for right now, we're going to just deal with what I've put down right here. All right, let's split up our two sections there. So we have front and the back. X squared minus minus 2x. We can take out an x again. Okay, and this has become a little bit normal. We take out that x to start, and so that is, if we take x squared divided by x, that's x. Negative 2x divided by x is going to be negative 2. Okay, we just get rid of the x. It divides out of there. For the second part here, we have 4x and negative 8. We can take a positive 4 out of there, and we get x minus 2, which, remember, these two have to be the same, and it's a good thing that they are. So our two binomials are x minus 2, and then we take these two right here, x plus 4. So again, x times x is x squared, negative 2 times positive 4 is negative 8, and negative 2 plus positive 4 is positive 2, and that's where we get that middle term from, and that is how we factor our binomials when we're dealing with negatives.